Hey everyone, Andy here with Engage BDR.
And Barb with Fresh Click.
Just wanted to talk to you guys about some opportunities we had on CPC. Something that's totally new to us. We haven't actually been doing CPC. We're strictly CPM, and we recently branched out into the CPA world, which is what Barb specializes in. Barb has been in the industry for a long time. She's got some great connections. She's very well known. She's also a really nice person. and yeah, so basically, we have these new channels that we can leverage. CPC is a big opportunity for us. It's very incremental for us and our clients alike because it's essentially buying on a CPM can really be very risky. Of course, there's great reward for it as well. I mean, Engage BDR was built on our CPM network. But the CPC side's interesting. So we now have this ability to access traffic that we weren't able to get a hold of before. Text links being one of like the main sources of traffic outside of display. Contextual. We also have CPC available on paid search. So it's pretty cool. With regards to other channels, Barb also has access to email CPC as well, in which she's going to talk a little bit more about.
Yeah, so I came from Ad Knowledge and then Media Trust, which are primarily CPC networks, and CPC has always been really lucrative, I think, for both the advertiser and the affiliate. And when I say affiliate, mostly I mean mailers. So mailers tend to like CPC because it's a good way for them to diversify their traffic when they're doing CPA, CPM, and you sprinkle on some CPC, and you have a good mix of traffic, and you spread your risk across all different sources, I guess you can say. So, for the advertisers, it's always also a win because they're getting at the end of the day what they're looking for, which is they're acquiring customers or leads or whatever that action is, but they're paying on a click. So it's a very scalable business. It makes sense, and of course, for you advertisers out there that are scared of doing CPC, we can do something where you're still backing out to a CPA but paying on a click. It's something that Engage hasn't done in the past, and it's something we're definitely getting into now. Now that I'm on board, I have a lot of experience in CPA, but just as much experience on CPC. So we're working on some technologies, bringing on some partners that should be really good for our company. And we look forward to having you as advertisers or affiliates come on board and work with us on a CPC, CPM, CPA, really whatever is going to work for you.
Yeah, so to elaborate a little bit more on what Barb had mentioned regarding it as basically as a way to diversify your traffic. So CPC essentially is going to work pretty much the same way as like for Engage BDR. It works pretty much the same way as it did for us on our CPM buys, in that these publishers that we buy CPM display traffic on also offer CPC traffic as well. So it's not really reinventing the wheel per se. It's more of just adopting another billing model. And of course, traffic is a little bit different, but the sites for the most part are going to be the same. Again, we work with the ComScore top 1,000 sites. It's all premium, and it's very high quality, if not the highest quality inventory that you can buy. And it's going to be backing into a CPA just as it would on a CPM buy. So we have some pretty unique features that we've built out inside of our ad server that enable us to succeed with these CPC and CPM campaigns. It's very unique. It's all proprietary, built in-house. Our ad server was written by our CTO in C as an Apache mod. It's ultra lightweight, super fast. We have a partnership with Akamai and Edgecast. We're multinationally co-located in about 15 different data centers worldwide. Images and so on and so forth are served from the data center that's closest in proximity to the user. In any case, I just went off on a tangent about our ad server. But going back to how the ad server works for our display and CPC campaigns, so we sell on a variable CPM. So what we do is a bit unconventional in comparison to what a lot of the other networks do. We sell a CPM ceiling, rather than a fixed cost. So, let's say for like a lead gen campaign in the US, I have sites that are as expensive as like a $10 CPM. Let's just say, for example, now those are going to be super premium, very, very highly targeted sites. Now, with that $10 CPM, with the variable CPM structure and a $10 ceiling, I can go out and I can go buy sites anywhere underneath that ceiling that vary in cost, basically, and find where it works. So we can go buy like the MSNs, the about.coms, the WebMDs, and so on and so forth, and figure out where it works and scale much more quickly. In addition to that, the variable CPM allows us to adjust our margins dynamically based on how you're backing into your effective CPA goal. For example, say you have a $50 CPA goal and you're buying traffic at a $5 CPM. Let's say I have a 20% margin baked into that $5 CPM that I'm charging you. So next hour, your CPA is coming in at $50. And what my ad server then does is it says, okay, well, this advertiser is coming in 10% above their CPA threshold. Let me drop the margin 10% and get them to back into their CPA goal and scale. So we have that kind of granular movement built into our ad server, and it's done on an hourly level, which allows us to be a little bit more nimble. In addition to that, we can scale very quickly because of this technology. We may have a lot of placements that run at a very thin margin or at our cost, but that's irrelevant to us because we probably have hundreds of other placements that are running for your campaign that are running successfully for both of us, turning a profit for both of us. And at the end of the day, it's not really about how big my margins are. It's about how quickly we can scale and we can make up for it in volume because of the type of buying that we do. So it's very different from what other guys do out there. Very unique. We think we're built the best for display and CPC. We're positioned very well in the marketplace with the sites that we currently buy from. Our portfolio of sites, we have about 17,000 different placements across about 1,800 different publishers that we're buying from currently. We've got a pretty gnarly arsenal in our tool shed. You have anything else to add, Barb?
No. So if you're interested in advertising with us on a CPC, or you're interested in being an affiliate with us on a CPC, contact either myself, which is Barb at Engage BDR. Phone number is 818-481-4453, or
Andy at Engage BDR. You can reach me at my office, 310-954-0751, extension 727.